Hola, bon dia. So this week I started to assemble the bathroom door. So I have treated it for bugs and we started to assemble it, but I made a very minor rookie mistake. It's easily fixable. We just need to buy a new drill bit. I need a different type and probably more screws. So you can see what we've done so far, and then it will be finished next week. This is my setup for treating the wood with xylophene. The workbench wasn't big enough to fit all of the wood on it, so we just added some pieces of wood across this way to make the workspace a bit wider, so I have more room to work with. And then two of the pieces are just on the top over here. If you're new to our channel, you may be wondering why I'm doing this without opening the windows in my workshop. If you've been following us for a while, you know that my workshop has big holes in the walls because we removed all of the old rotting wooden doors. None of them opened and closed. They were all broken and or the hinges were completely rusted closed. So we removed them and we have yet to replace them. So I'm basically in a well-ventilated place in spite of having the window closed. I send it to the top, so unless someone's like over 2 meters tall, they're not going to see if I'm off by a millimeter.
What?
Zip it.
What?
Just clamp like that for now so that I can get them across. And I'll need the countersink.
You don't need the counter. You can't use the countersink.
Why?
You use a drill bit if you're going to fill them with a piece of dowel.
Oh, okay.
Right? Because the countersink's going to be more concave.
Right.
And the drill bit will be less. So you want to go down just a little bit with the large drill bit, the one the same size basically as your screw head.
Okay, so like probably this one.
Yeah, I'd say that one.
Okay. I knew that was going to happen. That's why I wanted to use a countersink. I don't have the right control with this. My plan for assembling the door was to put everything together with screws and have the screws recessed so that I could fill the hole with a piece of doweling so that you don't see the head of the screws, and that would give everything a nice clean finish. Unfortunately, I'm getting lots of splintering happening when I use the larger drill bit, so I'll need to go and get a different style of drill bit to get a cleaner finish. In hindsight, I should have tested this on a scrap piece of wood first to see if it was going to work, but I have lots of this trim, so I can just replace this piece and then everything will have a nice clean finish in the end. It just means that I have to wait until tomorrow to go and get the new drill bit so that I can finally put the door together.
We've started prepping for our kitchen build, and we'll be ordering the materials on Monday.
Yes, so that's exciting. I know we have not finished the bathroom door yet, but we do need to start ordering the materials for the kitchen. So hopefully the materials will be delivered in time that once I finish the bathroom door, we can immediately start on the kitchen. So one thing we decided, because there is no plumbing in here for the kitchen sink, and we already poured the cement floor to level it, we're thinking of not tiling underneath the cabinet. So the cabinet that I'm using, I need to create a 16 centimeter toe kick at the bottom to raise it to the proper counter height. And that will cover where the tiles end. And then underneath the toe kick for the cabinet, that will give enough space for all of the plumbing going from roughly the middle here, the kitchen sink, and then out through that wall there to connect with either our gray water system, which would be optimal, but not installed yet, or to connect with the septic. So let me show you what I mean. This is the cabinet that we will be using for our kitchen cabinets, for the main ones. So the bottom will have the sink in the middle, and then the top half will be mounted on the wall above for the upper cabinets. And I'm going to trim down the shelves so that they're narrower and sitting more recessed into the upper cabinets for spice racks above the sink or something. I haven't decided. So anyway, that's the general plan. But this bottom portion is about 16 centimeters shorter than the standard kitchen counter height. So that's why I'm going to be adding a toe kick at the bottom to support the weight and bring it up to the proper height. So we'll go back and look at the lines that I'm now drawing on the cement floor. My first line was lined up with the inside edge of the doorway, but that meant that the upper cabinets would be off center because of the hot water heater. So I then moved the placement in line with the inside of the doorway because, yeah, the walls on this doorway are angled inwards towards the rest of the house. So now the upper cabinets should be able to be centered above the bottom and just reaching to the hot water heater. So the next issue, the cabinet is 48 centimeters wide to the trim on the bottom, but the countertop is 63 centimeters wide. So I've marked from the wall to the placement of the front of the cabinet because I want the countertop to overhang by 3 centimeters from the front of the cabinets. And then we have this space, empty space behind. So Grant had a good suggestion. For the bottom, I can build a little shelf on this side to hold my cookie sheets and muffin trays and like the skinnier baking stuff that doesn't really fit anywhere nicely anyways. So I can create a little cubby hole for that just behind where the cabinet is going to sit. And on this side, I'll probably just add a piece of wood in behind to fill in the space so that we don't end up with cats back there. I will be painting the cabinet, and that is in the corner. And I'll most likely be adding more shelving to fill in this space as well. So you won't see where the extra piece of wood joins to the side of the cabinet on that side. So that's the plan. And we will need to have a little bit along the back wall, actually here. So that's why I'm marking this next. So the finished dimensions that will be left untiled below the cabinet are roughly 200 centimeters by 40, which is equivalent to 5 tiles. So we had calculated we need 65, so that makes the total then 60. We already have 10, so we need to order 50 more of the patio pavers for the floor. And then we just need to figure out how much drywall and insulation we need.
Yeah.
That's your job.
Okay.
You're the drywaller. Okay. We've been blown away by the generosity of our subscribers this week. So we appreciate each and every one of you. Special thanks goes out to Carrie Byer again for another super thanks donation. It's very much appreciated. And also a special thanks going out to George and his wife for their very kind MoneyGram donation. So we learned something new this week. MoneyGram is similar to Western Union.
Yeah, and they have basically pickups all over the place. You just have to find them in your area.
Yeah, so one of them near us that is the most convenient is at the Continent that we shop at. So we don't have to make an extra trip. We just pick it up where we get our groceries, or some of them.
Mm-hmm.
So we've used some of the money already from George to buy a couple of new trees. So we bought a lemon and a guava tree. So we're very excited to see how those fare. And we've also set up our PayPal. So if anyone is interested in making a donation, there's a few different options. So you can click on the super thanks below this video. Or even better, you can look in the description and there will be information on how to send it by MoneyGram or directly to PayPal. So, yeah, you guys are awesome. Thank you.
Attempt number 2, planting a lemon tree.
Good luck.
Well, it's been almost a year since we planted the lime tree here, so any of the hot compost that is left in there should no longer be hot. This one does not want to come out. Come on.
Did you just talk to it like it was one of the cats?
Yes.
Come on!
Is that too low or is that...
No, that's good. That's about where I wanted it. I wanted a little bit up the trunk because you see all the roots at the top?
Yeah.
I'll get you more of that.
There. Now we should probably water it in.
Well, hopefully it'll rain. Let's wait to see if it rains.
Alright.
We didn't bother watering the trees in when we planted them because it had already started spitting and we could see the rain coming across the valley. So some areas are still looking quite dry in the yard, but it's been raining fairly good for the past half hour, and it looks like it's going to continue. We're reusing the wood that we cut off of our lumber when we were squaring it. So we're reusing it to make more screens for our trees. The height is 150 centimeters. 130 of that is above ground, and then you have the bottom portion staked into the ground to keep it secure. Then you have the shorter pieces just to sandwich and hold the screen in place. And then the very shortest ones, we have 40 centimeter lengths, and that is going to be the width of the screens. So that's what we have. We made 4 new screens today. So I think that's all of the trees that we wanted the passive drip irrigation on. So we have our 2 cherry trees up top, and we have screens on the other 2 plum trees. So we'll see if they start to look like the first one. So this one has had the screen on it for, I would say, 3 or 4 weeks now.
We visited George on his property and helped him knock down an old retaining wall so he can widen his driveway. And we met some of his family, which was awesome, and made some cool new friends.
Yeah, so I see some winemaking in our future. We're helping some friends today knock over a wall and start to extend the driveway.
Boom. One shot. Done.
Oh, you're just like swinging it. All right. I did nothing. I just looked like I was helping.
Just don't knock it on the kangoo.
I'm done.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, the next picture, man, we have like 12 Portuguese guys come, and then him doing the last. Oh my gosh, dude, don't hurt yourself. Oh Lord.
Ooh, it's solid.
Oh no. It's making me tired. Wow.
One more.
Oh. Whoa, it is vibrating.
Yeah.
I can see it cracking along the top there.
Wow. Wow. So, you know, I did go to a Portuguese village and watch these guys that they drill these little holes in the big granite.
Yep.
Whoa. And then they spike it and it cracks a straight line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that, man, in the little village up here.
Yeah. Oh, you got it.
Whoa, look out. Sorry.
Oh, man.
It's 3D.
What happens when Wonder Woman
Don't
takes a
make me laugh
sledgehammer
when
to
I'm
the rock, man?
Yeah.
Sticking his nose in through the
What's
window.
up, buddy?
Hi.
You can't have a takeout window and no takeout food.
There you
go.
go, Christina.
You can give them a few pieces of takeout food.
Oh, what's this?
Is that the takeout window? Take it nice.
Oh,
Oh.
boy. You're very gentle.
So spoiled.
Oh, that stray dog picked the right house. Eh?
boy.
It's like our stray cats. They picked the right house.
He's like sitting there smiling now. Oh, we almost dropped it. Good catch. Hi, cutie.
Oh, no, that's my thumb. Okay, takeout window's closed.
My new friend Jose gave us a box of wine. So he makes delicious wine here. He also makes port. So he's filling a bottle of port for us. He also makes aguardente. It's very strong. It's delicious. Would be excellent in espresso or some coffee. So in September we have to come and help make the wine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we make wine. I tell you, the day we started.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll come and help. So it starts here.
Yeah,
And then after it's here, how long before you move it to
a week.
a week?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for watching our video today. Please give us a like. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe. And if you're looking for additional ways to support us, you can check out our t-shirt shop. I do have a new design. So most of you know I'm dyslexic. And I've created a design to kind of celebrate the amusing side of being dyslexic. So check out our new design. If life gives you melons, you may be dyslexic. Thanks for all of your love, comments, support, and we'll see you again next week.
Okay, bye.